Hello, welcome to Vitality Powered Pilates. My name is Hope and this is your 20-minute beginner Pilates workout. If you've never done Pilates before, this is the perfect class for you to dive into your Pilates journey to help you find your best strength and your best self. Today's class is a zero equipment workout, so you need nothing. Find a soft surface and meet me standing on your mat when you feel ready. We're going to start out by gently waking up that body, whether this is the first thing you're doing in the morning or you've been sitting around all day and you want to get some movement in. We're just going to start by gently closing those eyes, rolling those shoulders back, starting to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. Good. As we start to feel relaxed and present in our space and our bodies, start to take a moment to check in with yourself and roll those shoulders forward, keeping those eyes shut. Starting to think about your intention for the next 20 minutes, what you're looking to get out of this, if it's some you time, if it's to start finding a workout program that works best for you, if it's a release from your day. Whatever it is, I'm here with you, and I'm so proud of you for showing up. Taking those shoulders down away from our face, tucking our ear to our shoulder, pulling it back through center, opposite ear drops down to opposite shoulder. Good, lifting back through center. Drop it down to the other side, waking up through the neck, letting your body know it's time to get started. Exhale as we lower that ear to shoulder. Inhale as we lift it back up through center. If you have your eyes shut, gently open them back up, lifting those hands out to either side of our bodies, and then pulling on our left side, pulling on that hand, activating those obliques. Coming back through center, pulling to the back of your mat. Keeping those arms strong as we bring your body back through center and drop it down. Lift and pull last time. This time we come back through center. I'd like you to reach those hands all the way up above the head. Palms are facing one another and gently float them down. Hands come to that center body, lift palms together, lower palms down. One more time, lifting up tall, stretching out through that mid body and lower down. Beautiful job. Hands go to those hips. We're gonna start by pulling our feet back towards our booties, bending through those knees. As we move through this motion, sucking our belly button back towards our spine. Bending through those knees just a little bit to get that bounce and that athletic stance. Tuck, tuck, beautiful. Starting to squeeze that inner thigh as you lift that leg back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Both feet down onto the mat, rolling those shoulders away from our face. Hands come out to that side. We're still in that athletic stance. We lower through the hands, pinkies touch the thighs, and lift back through center. Lower and lift. You're getting that body warm. Belly button goes back towards that spine. Chin is lifted and high. You're proud to be here. Lower and lift. So if we were in person together, I'd come around and I would check those arms and I would make sure that they're strong. So imagine I'm coming around and I'm trying to bring that arm down, and you're so strong in that stance that you would not break. Those arms stay out and lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, stand up tall, walking to the back of your mat. From here, hands are gonna come up above that head. We're gonna twist through the spine over to our left side. Hands fall to the back and the front of our bodies. Lifting back up, inhaling through center, exhaling, dropping the hands, and twisting the spine to the other side. Keep this motion up, starting to breathe into that body, feeling those arms, feeling our shoulders, feeling the mobility and the strength all in one. Lift, exhale, lower. This time we lift, we stay in center. We drop those hands down by either side of our body, tucking our chin into our chest and gently rolling that upper body all the way down, bending through the legs, placing the palms down onto the mat. Both feet stay down, tucking our chin back into our chest and pulling ourselves all the way back up. Untuck that chin. One more time, chin goes to that chest. Bending through the legs, placing the hands and the feet down onto the mat, tucking our chin in and rolling up. Untuck that chin. This time, we fall down gently, one spine at a time. Bending through those knees, walking yourself out, and then dropping the knees down onto the mat gently. Hands are under those shoulders, untuck those toes. From here, we're gonna rock back into a modified child's pose, starting to activate those glutes as we spring up, squeeze that booty, lifting through that pelvic floor, and we let it go all the way back. Good, gazes between those hands. Lift, squeeze that booty, those thighs, lifting up through that pelvic floor. Yes, men can do it too. And lower back down. Lifting up through that pelvic floor, squeezing from the inside out. Beautiful. All of your muscles are working here in unison, letting your body drop. Good work. From here, we're gonna come into our tabletop position. We're gonna send back our left leg, pointing through those toes. We're gonna come down onto our right forearm, and we're just gonna tap the toe and lift. I want you to really focus on that form, keeping those hips square to the mat as we start to wake up that booty. Tap and lift. Can you commit to 10? I'm right there with you for 9. 8. Lengthen through that toe. Thigh is parallel to the mat. For 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower that toe down, bring the leg back home, come up onto your both hands. Forearms are no longer on the mat. We have same leg goes back. This time, hand that was down, forearm that was down now comes out in front of that body. Working on those abs, you're just gonna hold it here, giving me your balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hand first, drop the leg down. Beautiful job. Coming into that other side. Left forearm comes down to the mat. Extend back our right foot, pointing through that toe. We're gonna tap and lift. Tap and lift. Beautiful. Elbow is under that shoulder. Hip is square to the mat. You're here for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Squeeze and gently lower. Last one. Lower it down, bring that leg into home. Hand that was down, forearm that was down comes out. Extend that same leg back, working on that core strength for 5, Strong tabletop position for 4, 3, 2, and 1. First, we drop that hand, bring that leg home into your tabletop position. Beautiful job. From here, we're gonna flip onto our backside. Switching positions, feet are now at the top of the mat. Hands are down by our side. We're gonna let that head go all the way back and all the way up, tucking our chin into our chest. Send it all the way back. Tucking it in, beautiful. This time, bring that head back to neutral, pointing through those toes, removing those hands away from behind the body, and start to feel yourself pull back just enough where you feel that tension building in your core and in your hip flexors. Hands are in your vision. I'd like you to start to pulse those fingers towards each other, palms towards each other. Not compromising through that lower back. You're not sitting like this. You're sitting with that chest lifted, belly buttons pulling towards those toes. Pulse those hands together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come apart. Gently lower that upper body all the way down to the mat, taking those hands away from in front of the body and taking them back behind the head. Beautiful, feeling length through your body as you lay on the mat. Bringing those legs in, bending through those knees. Feet are planted. I'm in the grass. Let's get resituated here. Hands go behind that head, feet are planted into the mat, knees are bent up towards our ceiling. We're gonna lift the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. Hands are gonna come out. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna lift those legs up to your tabletop. Head, neck, and shoulders are still off of the mat. We're gonna bring those knees into the chest, extend them out into the chest. See if you can extend them out all the way. Beautiful. 2 more. Extend. Last one. Pull them in. Extend them long. Beautiful. From here, dropping them first, feeling that tension in the core, and then dropping the head, neck, and shoulders. Good work. From here, bringing in your left leg. Pulling in, knee towards that chest, and then pulling it out to either side. Opening up through that hip. Pulling that knee back in towards the chest. Lifting up through the head, neck, and shoulders, and start to pulse that long leg. Hands are on the knee of your right leg. Left leg stays long, pointing through those toes. Working on that ab control for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Dropping the leg, dropping the head, neck, and shoulders. One more time, pull in that bent leg in towards the chest. Extend it out to the side of your body, opening up through that hip. Letting it come back through center, extend the leg out long, other side comes in, pulling it in towards your chest, and then the knee falls to the side. Gently tugging on that leg to open up that hip. Beautiful. Bringing that leg back in through center, both hands come back to that knee, lifting up through the head, neck, and shoulders, lifting that long leg. Start to pulse it here, up and down. Good, you're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower the leg down, lower the upper body, pulling that knee into the chest. Taking it out to the side of your mat. bringing it back to center and letting it go. Good job. From here, hands are gonna come up above the head. We're gonna try to sit up as tall as you can without using your hands. From here, we're gonna tuck in our elbow to our opposite leg, come back tall, lower ourselves back down, hands stay above the head at all times. Roll yourself up, elbow to knee. This is our last working move, so stick with me as we lower, tucking that chin in, sitting up tall, bring that knee to that elbow. Keeping that toe pointed, bringing this feminine energy into our movement feels so empowering. Sit up tall. Last one on this side. Tuck. Last one. Let it go all the way back. Sit up tall, tucking elbow to knee and lowering yourself down. Hands go back and then pull them in, dropping them down towards your mat on either side of your body. From here, we're gonna take those legs, bending through the knee, and then we're gonna open up the legs to either side of our bodies, opening up through those knees, hands place on those hip flexors, and we're just gonna breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you about how far you've come in the last 20 minutes, how pressing play today has changed the trajectory of your day, how strong you feel, how accomplished you feel, and how in touch with your body you now are. Inhale through that nose one last time. Exhale everything out. Removing those hands from our hips and bring them into our tummy, into our lungs. One under the rib cage, one on the belly button. I'd like you to extend those legs back up through center. Bring them up. Start to roll your ankles in one direction. Feeling those abs still working to keep those legs upright. And twist those ankles in the other direction. Beautiful. Coming back to your tabletop, pointing through those toes, lowering them down into the ground, taking those hands up above the head, and gently sitting all the way up tall, coming into your crisscross position, finding your center, finding your breath, finding your final moment together on our mats. Letting those shoulders go away from our face, lifting up through those hands, gently shutting those eyes, admiring our strength and our voice. These last 20 minutes that carried us through together. Thank you so much for moving with me. I post 2 new videos every single week. It's always something different, but it's always something fun, strengthening, and empowering. If you're enjoying these workouts, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe to my channel, commented what you'd like to see next, and liked this video. My name is Hope, and I cannot wait to be a part of your fitness journey. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next workout. Thank you so much. Bye.